So what is Confucianism? Confucianism was the first and ultimately most influential of all the schools. It recommended healing Chinese society by returning to the traditions of the early Zhou dynasty. Another school was Taoism. Taoism advised returning to a simpler time, more in tune with nature. According to legend, the founder of Taoism grew so disenchanted that he left in China.
A third school was Mahism, named after its founder Mozai. It rejected Confucian and Taoist goals to return to the past. Mohists believed in loving all people equally and helping the common people. They thought people should live simply. A ruler should promote the economy and avoid offensive wars. They viewed music, tradition, and luxuries as wasteful or frivolous.
The first reporter talked about what is Confucianism and how is it different or similar to Taoism and Maoism, so you won't be Confucianism. Anyways, now I'm gonna talk about the life story of its founder. The founder of Confucianism is Kong Qi. He was later known as Confuzi or Master Kong, and in the West he is called Confucius. He was born in 551 BCE in the northeastern state of Lu, the modern-day Shandong province. Confucius lived a simple life, spending most of his time teaching. Only few facts are known about him, but because he is considered as one of the greatest Chinese thinker, many stories about him has arisen. His family was poor, and his father died when he was just 3 years old. His mother taught him, and he studied hard. At the age of 15, he decided to spend his life learning, and he read and studied classical Chinese works. Confucius died in 479 BC of natural causes. He decided to spend his last few years in his hometown of Khufu teaching his disciples.
When he started teaching, Confucius quickly attracted a band of loyal students. He said that anyone who came to him from the very poorest upward, no one has ever come to me without receiving instruction. He is called the first teacher in China. Before Confucius, rich people had hired tutors to teach their children. Confucius did not think learning should just be for the rich. He believed every man in China should learn. He saw teaching as the way to improve people's lives and change society. When he was about 50, he was appointed to work in the government of Lu. He wanted to apply his ideas to make society better. He was soon made the Minister of Justice, but Confucius saw that those above him did not like his ideas, so he left.
The teachings of Confucius emphasize on the importance of morality for the betterment of oneself and society in general. Some of his teachings are to treat others the way you would like to be treated, never give a sword to a man who can't dance, and the noble-minded are calm and steady. So, these are the examples of the teachings of Confucius.
Confucianism is called Lunyo or in English, Analects. The Analects has hundreds of short passages, and these are the collection of the Confucius teachings that is brought together by his pupils. His pupils are the one who wrote the Analects after the death of Confucius. There are 20 books in the Analects or selected saying of Master Kong or Confucius.
Confucianism, other doctrines. First, rites and ritual. Funeral practices in which observers wear white and grieve for the dead for up to 3 years. Weddings beginning with appropriate matchmaking. Coming of age ceremonies for young men and women. and offering to ancestors, among many other regional practices, are examples of rites and rituals. Second, the 5 relationships. They were ruler to subject, father to son, husband to wife, older brother to younger brother, and friend to friend. And each relationship revealed who ruled over whom. Friendship was the only relationship that was considered equal, but everything else had one person who was thought superior, and another who was considered inferior. The third, rectification or redemption of names. The rectification of names is the classification of the 5 relations to every members of a society in order to clear up confusion about roles and responsibilities of the people to accomplish social harmony. The rectification of names must take place in order for every member of society to know their place and suitable duties in relationship to each other.
The 5 virtues: benevolence or ren, righteousness or yi, trustworthiness or shen, propriety or li, wisdom or ji. First, benevolence or ren. Benevolence is an act of kindness toward ourselves and others without expecting to get anything in return. Confucius said, benevolence is not far off, for those seek it has already found it. If we always act with benevolence and practice in it our daily life, then it is already part of us. If we improve ourselves, we are likely to help others improve. Second, righteousness or yi. Righteousness in the literal term means justice, moral, and have the ability to choose to act rightfully in any given situation. A behavior of righteousness goes beyond simple rule following and involves a balanced understanding of a situation and the creative insights necessary to apply virtues effectively. Righteousness involves a moral disposition to do good and also the intuition and sensibility to do so competently. Third, trustworthiness or shen. In the Analects, Confucius said, if one is trustworthy, others will give one responsibility. This means, if you are trustworthy, others will be more likely to rely upon you.
Propriety means politeness or the quality of conforming to conventionally accepted standards of behavior or morals. The techniques of propriety promoted ideals such as filial piety, the important virtue and primary duty of respect, obedience, and care for your parents and other family members, brotherliness, good faith, and loyalty. The influence of propriety guided public expectations such as loyalty to superior and respect for elders in the community. Wisdom. Wisdom is the characteristic of having knowledge, experience, and good judgment in any given situation. A person considered intelligent and has wisdom when he or she can make a sound decisions based on his or her prior knowledge and learning experiences.